Welcome back to Patriot Plus. I'm the speaker here. This video is going to be, it's going to be fairly short compared to the other ones, but there's still some things in this crazy world that I'd like to talk about. I'd first like to talk about the 2024 election. So I want to, give you guys my opinion on what's going to happen in 2024. I personally think Trump's going to run, and here's why. Okay, you're seeing Trump having all these rallies, okay? And it's almost like he's already trying to gain support. He is already trying to, rally up and fire up the crowd and all that stuff and get them ready for the 2024 election. Which he has been actually the whole while. But I think Ron DeSantis is going to run also. I think it's going to be a pretty close primary, actually, closer than what most people have expected, between DeSantis and Trump. I don't think we're going to see Cruz or Rubio. I don't think we're going to see any of them run. Because, their past experiences running against Trump had not so well. They got very small percentage, but, yeah. And the Democrats, I think they're going to do anything in their power and to try to get Biden off the ticket and try to find a new guy. I think it's going to be Pete Buttigieg. I think, he's kind of he might take more of a moderate approach to certain things, but he's very ineffective. Very ineffective. Okay, he's a Secretary of Transportation, and he's horrible at it. Very horrible at it. I don't think he's done anything but the worst things for our transportation. I think Pete is going to end up running. I do. I think he's going to win the primaries. But, I wouldn't be that surprised, to be honest with you guys, if they try to push someone in like AOC. And I don't think she'll run in the Green Party or Socialist Party. No. She's going to try to run for the Democratic Party nomination. I don't know if it's going to be 2024. But I think with her popularity so high right now, she could run in 2024. But, I don't think that the Democrats are going to select her unless they fraud it. Because, I think especially what the Democrats need right now is they need someone who's more moderate, and they got to get back to the old style liberal Democratic Party, blue dog party that they used to be. But I think it'll be Pete Buttigieg versus Donald Trump, and I think Trump's gonna win in a landslide if things go, of course, the right way. But yeah, that's that. So I want to get into the unemployment rate. Okay. What these Democrats don't seem to understand is that, part of the reason our unemployment rate is so high right now, it's because of these vaccine mandates, okay? Some of these brave Americans are deciding, hey, I'm going to step away from my job if you guys are going to make me get this vaccine, alright? And that's why the unemployment rate is pretty high right now. And it's gonna stay like this, if the Democrats don't fix their mandate socialism, tyranny policies. But I'm telling you, that's what it is right there. The vaccine mandates have a very big effect on the unemployment rate in our whole economy in general. Same with the mask mandates. And speaking of mask mandates, let's get right into Stacey Abrams. She is a socialist. If you guys don't know about her, she is a very big socialist. And she lost to Brian Kemp a few years back, but she's gaining popularity in Georgia. And if Kemp wins the primary, which I don't think he will, I think David Perdue is going to defeat him in the primaries for a Georgia governor. Kemp is simply a rhino. He's just a rhino. And David Perdue, he's a pretty good Republican, I'd say. True conservative. But anyway, so Stacey Abrams, there's a picture out there. So she was in a classroom, okay? Everybody had a mask. Okay, everybody had a mask. The administrators had a mask. The students had a mask. The teachers had a mask. Everyone. But Mrs. Stacey Abrams, okay? I don't know what's so special about her. She's pro-vaccine and mask mandate. So I don't understand why she's the only person in the room without wearing the mask. Doesn't make much sense to me. But she doesn't want to follow, I guess, her own supported rules. But anyway, so what makes her so special? Okay, even the administrators had to wear the mask. Besides her, okay, she's not talking. It doesn't require talking to take a picture. So why was her mask down? It doesn't make any sense. But all the poor kids in the back, very frustrated, I'm sure, had to wear the mask, and you could tell on their faces they weren't too happy also. But Stacey Abrams, she doesn't want to follow the rules that she supposedly supports. And that's what it is, with Gavin Newsom in California. He was having a picture with Magic Johnson. And he wasn't wearing a mask. Newsom wasn't wearing a mask. A lot of these Democrats, they don't even follow their own rules. So it's just crazy, They're just trying to get us used to socialism, but it won't happen. All right. I want to get to Hunter Biden. Okay? I feel like this whole Hunter Biden situation has kind of revealed how some of the FBI is corrupt. It really has. They raided Rudy Giuliani's Rudy Giuliani. He's I'd say the best New York City mayor we ever had. He's America's mayor. So they raided Giuliani's apartment, okay, to find a laptop or something. There's some Russian connection or something like that. But of course they didn't find anything. So with Hunter Biden, okay? I just don't understand. With Hunter Biden, they're trying to cover it up and try to act like nothing happened. Well, he smokes and he drugs and all that stuff. But they don't want to talk about it. The media is so corrupt now, they will cover up anything that has to do with Biden, anything that has to do with socialism, anything. Anything against liberty, it almost seems like. Anyway, so I want to get to the NBA. Alright? The NBA. And in case you guys don't know, the NBA is pretty much pro-BLM, pro-socialism, all that stuff. And pro-Antifa. Okay? They actually had in the back of their jerseys, things that, and I think it was mid last season it started. But anyway, they had these in the back of their jerseys, it said Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, So the fact that they would and BLM, Antifa, I'd say Antifa, they're pretty much a terrorist organization. You could just put it that way. Okay, they support socialism. Why the heck haven't we tried to look into that and arrest them all? I don't understand what's going on. At least try to arrest the leader of Antifa. But they started the riots. They're a lot of them are rioters. But we don't really care about them because, of course, they are leftists, and the media protects them. So, yeah, the NBA, they're associated with socialism and all that stuff. But there's one player that I'm really impressed with. His name is Enes Kanter, and he's a player on the Celtics. And when I was watching the NBA one night, he had shoes on that had a picture of LeBron James and the communist hammer and sickle, something like that, or with China flag or something. But I like that guy. He inspires me. So I want to also get to Virginia and their schools. Okay, they elected Glenn Youngkin. Glenn Youngkin's been a great governor. On day one, he banned critical race theory through an executive order. Okay. And it's constitutional. You can do that stuff because, first of all, critical race theory is unconstitutional. So there you go. But anyway, so they were teaching, and as you guys probably know, in Loudoun County, up in some of the urban areas of Virginia, these schools where they're teaching their kids critical race theory. Okay, and the mask policy, and they're actually separating kids who refuse to wear the mask. Okay, in the school, if they have it below their nose for a certain amount of time, they go to the other side of the classroom. They're separating them. All right, in Virginia schools. So the governor also banned the mask mandate in schools for kids. Okay, so now, they're refusing to follow the governor's law, the order. Okay, they're still doing critical race theory, still doing the discrimination because of masks, okay? And it is discrimination, you know? If someone believes that the mask isn't right, you put them to the side? What the heck? That's stupid. Stupid stuff. But anyway, yeah, so they're refusing to follow Governor Glenn Youngkin's order, which is, of course, is breaking the law. And they, so what happened is the Attorney General of Virginia filed a lawsuit against the school board, or the school in Loudoun County. So a lot of the schools teaching critical race theory. And it worked, and the lawsuit was successful. But I mean, they're still doing this stuff, so it's really crazy what's happening here. But you know, we're in a world, and that's what's gonna happen until we can, you know, figure out what's happening and actually dig in and get Republicans in office. So I want to get to Germany. Many people have been questioning, are they a dependable ally? They have the Nord Stream pipeline going on and all this stuff, but you know, I don't know where Biden and Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor of Germany, are when it comes to the Nord Stream pipeline. But I do know Biden does support, you know, closing that Nord Stream pipeline if Russia attempts an invasion, which I'm almost positive that Biden won't take any action even if Russia invades. It might be a little bit of a sanction, but not much. Anyway, you guys can write in the comments too if you agree with me, but from the start of Russia building up their troops on the Ukrainian border, we should have had sanctions right when they started. We should have imposed sanctions right when they started. Alright? But instead, I guess Biden's trying to wait and see if they're gonna do anything. Okay, it's not right, okay? They're putting the Ukrainian people in fear every day now, okay, because of the Russian troop buildup on the Ukrainian border. We should have had these sanctions put in place, you know, day one of the starting of Russia putting their troops on the Ukrainian border. Okay? It's just how it is. But I understand, you know, what's happening. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's it for today. Very short video, I think. But yeah, don't catch the lies. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, but I know it'll be a video, so I'll see you guys next video.